think we're gonna be good. Those other people appear to be out there ice fishing, and it does look like there's 2 sites here. We gotta put her in 4-wheel. Hey friends, welcome back to another adventure. This week, I find myself roughly half an hour north of Wausau, Wisconsin, and boy, did I find a gem. And before we 100% get started, I do have to announce that I'm thinking about doing just a couple stickers, and I got them here. So I've been getting a few more people asking how they can help out the channel or support it in any way. And I don't really have a Patreon or anything like that. So I thought one nice way where if someone did want to help support the channel, they could, and they could also get something out of it. So I designed 2 stickers, and I'll show them to you now. There's this 3-inch round one, which just says Dusty Outdoors. We'll see on the next adventure. It's got my truck there, kind of an animated version of my truck and camper. And that's 3-inch round sticker. And then I got a 3-inch by roughly 4-inch. It's not exact. I also have this one. It says, "Welcome back to another adventure," and then Dusty Outdoors on the bottom. And it's my truck set up at a campsite. And if you look close enough there, you can see Sasquatch peeking in on me back in the tree line. So this one's going to be, I think, $3, and this one's going to be $4. And that's a really easy way to help me out significantly if you want one. And you also get something out of it. So I'll put that link to my Etsy shop for these stickers in the description below. Let's start relaxing at this beautiful campsite. It is a little cold though, so I'm starting to shiver here. It's definitely probably about 17 degrees Fahrenheit. So we gotta get a fire going. It's cold, friends. I got to keep this in the truck with me, so it's warm enough to actually work when I get to camp. Oh, I'm still working out a solution to try to keep this thing insulated and warm throughout the day, so that it works. I know they got nicer, newer ones that are self-heated and all that, but you know, money don't grow on trees. Let's see here. We got to get the heat going. Well, friends, we may have a bit of a problem here. I've been trying to get my diesel heater started for about a half an hour. It starts, pump starts, I can hear that it's combusting, the diesel in the combustion chamber, and it starts ramping up, does everything like it's supposed to. I got full power to it, and then generally every time after about 3 minutes it cuts out with an error, E-01 error, which is supposedly lack of voltage, but I'm not sure what's going on here. Yep, see, just cut out again. Unfortunately, we will not be able to stay here if I cannot get my heat going. Now, this diesel heater has been a little finicky this all year, and it's generally taken me, 2-3 times to get it going. But I'm on like 10 or 11 times now, and it just keeps cutting out. All right, we got her fired up. So I don't think it's voltage issues that I'm having. I did look up the code, the E-01 code, and it can be could be multiple things. One of them being air in the line, and I do think that I am getting air in the line, when I'm not using this. So if I go a week or two without using it, I think that the diesel is like going back feeding through the line. So what I just did was I went out and I stuck my mouth around the cap of the diesel tank, or in it, and then I blew in there to pressurize the diesel tank and kind of help it get going. And now she's rip roaring. So, whew, crisis averted. But I had to start this thing so many times that I used up 20% of my battery already, because startup, you know, you're using 120 watts for 3 minutes every time that you're trying to start this, and I just tried starting it like 15 times. All right, friends, so this is the road that comes in. I'm assuming it would be a dirt or gravel road if I could see what it was actually under the snow. Very minimal maintenance road. There's actually signs saying that it goes unplowed in the winter. So you come down that road. You got boat launch there, another little access point to the lake, and then it goes on this little loop that comes around and back this way, back out to the road. So I'm going to walk clockwise around this little loop here and show you what's up. There's the rig. So, yeah, we will definitely be back here in the summer. I think this would be absolutely gorgeous with all the wetland out there on this lake that you can see. But we got a campsite here with a fire ring. And then we got a campsite over here where I'm at with a fire ring. The gentlemen that were here earlier were just right out there ice fishing. I think they're locals, because that dog that was barking real bad, the one guy finally yelled at it to go home. And it ran all the way down to where I couldn't see it on the lake no more. So then you got this nice kind of secluded, shaded area for in the summer. It's far from summer right now. But man, what a beautiful little spot. Look at the latrine here. I mean, you can't get much more rustic than that. Good old Menard's pail with some pool noodle around the top. Let's hope I don't have to use that thing. No, I got a porta potty in the old sunlight for emergencies. It's a cold one out here, friends. We do have the place to ourselves now. We got to get this fire going so we can stay warm. I've been keeping an eye out to see if I see any wildlife, but nothing yet. We'll let that get started. Smoke's unfortunately kind of going right towards the camper, but that's okay. I don't got any windows or anything open. Oh man, this place is great. I bet this place is just awesome during the summer. It's starting to get a little dark out. I just can't get over how pretty it is out there. You know, it's like most places I go to, this would just all be lake. But this looks like it would be lake, but it's all like swamp or marsh. I need to start packing a little ice fishing pail with me. We'll definitely be doing some fishing next summer. I did get a packable fishing pole, long fishing pole for summer fishing, and I do have ice fishing gear as well that I got to get in the truck. That'd be super sweet to be able to pull a fish out of here and just put it on the fire. right, friends, let's get this thing roaring. We might have some company. I just had a couple SUVs pull in that look like they're definitely set up for overlanding, and there is one more site here, so we may have some neighbors tonight. I'm just trying to get a real hot fire so a guy can stay warm. Oh, it feels good right here. I'm surprised to see other people out here in this weather.
Yeah, no kidding.
So what our choices are for supper tonight is I got a couple different Jack Link's brand chilies. This one's jalapeno. You see the Sasquatch in there? And this one's hickory. This one's jalapeno. Got you a little Sasquatch in there. And this one's also jalapeno. But there should be hickory as well. I think I'm going to go with the jalapeno for tonight because it's cold out and this will give me a little heat. Oh man, that smells good, friends. Oh. So this Jack Link's chili was on sale at the Walmarts for $1 a can. Can't go wrong with that. Plus at that price, you know it's quality. So we did end up with some neighbors, both nice guys. So looks like a Toyota RAV4 all tricked out for overlanding, and either Toyota 4Runner or the Lexus equivalent. I believe it's the Lexus equivalent, lifted and all kitted out for overlanding. Oh, that feels good. So we definitely are not going to be eating outside. It's just too cold. I wish I had some cheese to put in that. We might come back out after we eat and just finish off the fire, but it's definitely too cold to try to sit out here. We'll get some of this. Oh, I can feel like life coming back to my face with this fire. It's not even that insanely cold out. It's just so much moisture in the air. It's honestly probably only about, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees. Well, I'm gonna finish up this chili and we'll see you guys inside. Ooh. I got some sourdough, everything bagel flavored bread. Way more than I can eat. We'll eat this chili on the bread. I was trying to look for some butter that I'd be able to spread in this cold weather, but I couldn't find something like that. Friends, if you go to your local Walmarts and they have this Jack Link's chili, it might still be on sale, and it ain't that bad. I mean, it's not something that you're gonna eat and like write home about, but it's I'd buy it again. I'd buy it even if it probably wasn't on sale. My neighbors are probably thinking I'm talking to myself in here, but that's okay. That is spicy. Here's the hickory. I was really probably wanting to do hickory, but I thought that with how cold it is outside, I better go with something spicy. This everything flavored bread is really good too. Got it from Quick Trip, of course. Well, I'm gonna finish up eating this, then we'll go sit by the fire. Oh, that fire feels good. Well, let me know down in the comments how y'all's Thanksgivings went, if you, of course, celebrated it. Ours was good. Good food, good times with family. Had to do a little maintenance on the truck this week. Put both new fuel filters in. Well, technically one's a fuel water separator, but it is a fuel filter. Put a new air filter in it. New belt tensioner and belt. And we've had some cold weather over the last few days. Down into the below zeros. Now I know some of you are going to be upset that I'm not saying exactly where this place is, but it's just every time, no matter what I do, people get mad anyways, so I'll let you know that it's on County Forest, and it's roughly 30 minutes north of Wausau, due north. and it is on Overlander. Not sponsored. I just use the app, and it helps me find places like this. I use iOverlander, Google Maps, and OnX. Those three things is pretty much how I find all of my sites. So I do also plan on starting a P.O. box. I know a lot of people have been asking me for my P.O. box, and I just don't have one. I need to get a P.O. box. So that'll be coming down the road here shortly. Also, friends, let me know down in the comments if y'all have any good sticker ideas for me. Anything like that. Sayings. I don't really have any particular sayings, I don't think. Other than I say friends a lot. A lot of you get mad at me because I say friends so much, but it's like, what's wrong with calling you friends? Man, this is a great spot. I've had this marked on Google Maps for a while. I just never made it down here. So there's 2 sites for sure. And it sounds like there's a 3rd site too. So I was just very surprised to see other people out camping in this kind of weather. Normally when it's this cold out and snowy, I'm just out here by myself and most places I go. Oh, and if any of you are wondering, I did have a successful gun deer season here in Wisconsin. I was able to harvest a real nice 10-point. Not the biggest buck I've ever shot, but certainly wasn't a small buck. And the most important thing out of it, we got lots of good venison. Let me know, any of y'all out there that deer hunt and you've had your season already, let me know if you were successful or if you got any big bucks. I like to hear about the big bucks. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about, friends. I got this nice warm flannel on, my bootsies, hood up, fire next to me. What more could you ask for? Maybe an owl hooting in the background. That'd top it off. All right, fire's just coals at this point. Or there's one still burning in there, but it'll be safe. I'm gonna go in. It's getting a little chilly out here. I'm gonna put my axe away in the locked truck. That way the neighbors don't come over and use it on me. Nah, they seem pretty nice, but I don't know them that good. No, I never leave anything outside that can be used as a weapon against me if somebody stumbles into camp or something that shouldn't be in here. Oh man, it feels good in here. It says it's 50 inside. That says it's 23 outside, but where I have my outside thermometer mounted, which is in between the camper and the bed rail of the truck, I think it reads a couple degrees high. If I was a betting man, I'd say it's probably around 20, 19, 20 out. But it's a moist, cold 19 or 20, that's for sure. And I ain't got much hair to keep me warm. I mean, talk about a just awkward balding pattern. Got my 2 little dots. That's why I generally keep my hair shaved, because it's not good, friends. Not good. I'm going to call that a day. We'll see y'all in the morning. Good night, friends. Good morning, friends. Everything worked out. Diesel here has been running for 18 hours and 40 minutes. And we still have 40% left. That little Blue Eddy, man. It's a good little machine. I do want a bigger one, but it hasn't let me down yet. We're going to make us a cup of coffee real quick here before we see what outside has to offer us. Finally got all my stuff back in this camper. For breakfast here, I'm just having a bit of coffee, handful of peanuts, and a banana. That should get us set off right. I hope there's some sun today. All right, well, got some good coffee in my belly now. A little bit of breakfast. I'm gonna try to organize this a little bit before I drop the top, and we'll see what it's like outside this morning. All right, well, it's definitely still a crisp morning out. Don't see any wildlife out here. Let a big chunk of ice come off the truck. a nice looking rig. So it looks like my neighbors left already. Jeez, it doesn't look like it on camera, but that's steep. I'm actually impressed they got up there. Okay, so there is a third campsite here. Tucked up here. That'd be tough. I mean, four-wheel drive and good tires, so you can obviously get up here. And even the gentleman with the RAV4 got up here. This is a real nice secluded little area. Unfortunately, somebody left a tent here, a mattress. This would be another great little spot. Get tucked back up in here. Wouldn't have any direct neighbors. I need to figure out a solution for the back of my truck to fit larger pieces of garbage in there like that. Like, I'll pick up sites to the extent that I can, but I don't have room to be throwing a whole tent and mattress in my truck. People are gonna ruin it. But I will pick up garbage that I can take. And I've taken some pretty big stuff, even a tire once, but otherwise it's a pretty clean site. And that tent and mattress had been there. I can see that. The gentlemen that were in that site last night definitely didn't leave that. So there is, for sure, 3 campsites here. And honestly, the one I'm in, which is probably the one they wanted, the one I'm in, you could definitely do 2 vehicles. One where I'm at, one right here. And it's right on the lake. Actually on it's kind of its own little peninsula. Well, friends, don't forget to check out the link below for the stickers if that's something you're interested in. That would be a way to help my channel out and you get something out of it. Myself and Lauren will ship them out if anyone orders any. We're gonna have very limited quantities because I'm just testing this out to see if people are even interested in it. And I got some ideas moving forward too for other little cheap ways you can help out the channel and get something out of it. But we're gonna test out the stickers first. Going to be having a P.O. box soon, and I'll announce that when I get it. As always, to the military men and women, past, present, and future, thank you for your service. Thank you for my freedom. And of course, thank you to all you viewers. It's all greatly appreciated. And one completely free way to help me out is make sure you press that subscribe button and like the video. We'll see you in the next adventure, friends. Later.